Imagine the first time you went to your very first concert, basketball game, or a magic show and fell in love for the very first time. That's how I felt the first time I walked into a sushi bar and see all these great sushi chefs at work. They use a few pieces of raw fish, vegetables, and rice, and make it in a plate that resembles a work of art. Now, sushi is a combination of rice, raw fish, and seafood that fulfills the experience as an interesting hobby and edible art. I love eating and making sushi and dedicate most of my time learning the sushi lifestyle. Now, sushi is not just eating raw fish. It may also be a dining and entertaining experience. Of course, the food is delicious. However, the first reaction is not to eat it because the plate of art is so beautiful. For example, got these menu for Zen, and it has this picture of this thing called bird's nest, and on the bottom you see the avocado, and then the snow crab is shaped around it to make it shaped like an egg, and the sauce goes on top, just the spicy mayonnaise and the eel sauce, and it resembles kind of like two color lines on a piece of paper. And top it off with sesame seed, and the bottom or spring mix, and all together it looks like a bird's nest. So it's pretty much like a picture on a plate. And I'm just gonna pass it down so to give y'all a look at it. Now, this creation of the bird's nest would not be possible without the imagination of a great sushi chef. Now, when you see a sushi chef work, it's truly spectacular. He is an excellent chef. He or she is an excellent chef. And they are uniquely artistic in their own way. Aya Imartini is the author of the book Sushi, The Beginner's Guide. This is her right here. And she's smiling, presenting her sushi. And this is a book. Now, she teaches you how to make the sushi roll with a salmon and avocado. Now, I tore the paper off from the book to get a better visual aid. It's pretty much simple. Take a sheet of seaweed, spread it with rice, put the salmon and avocado, cut into pieces that makes a line, and then you roll it up, and it'll look just like this. Now, imagine doing all that within maybe 5 seconds. Now, if you go into Zen and watch me work, I could pretty much guarantee you I could do that in 5 seconds. Now, not only they're quite the artists, but they're very good technicians as well, because we work from 10 in the morning to maybe possibly midnight. Keep that in mind. And we are also magicians, because we plan and practice this for so many times and so many years that we make it look like clockwork. But that makes it look like a magic trick. However, it's just all disguised as hard work. Now, when a sushi chef makes beautiful things out of simple raw products, make it look like magic because you cannot believe what you see. For example, if you take a seaweed and make a small portion of rice, and you add like raw tuna, vegetables on one side of the sheet, and then you use your hands to roll it up, it'll look like a snow cone. And we call that the sushi hand roll. We'll also use the seaweed, maybe a piece of seaweed, and a small portion of rice on the inside, shape it up like a battleship, and add the eggs on top, and call that the salmon egg nigiri. Yep. And another magic trick, I would say, that we'll cut slices of salmon And we'll line it up on the line, overlapping each other. Let me draw that. Let me clear it. I get the salmon piece. It's this shape. You'll find another salmon piece, overlapping it like that. Overlapping like that. And overlapping like that. And we're going to roll it up in this direction. And the end product will look like this, a rose. So that's why I think that sushi chefs are like a mixture of everything. Now some people love playing basketball, football, or swimming, but for me, sushi is my thing, my work, my hobby, and the love of my life. Sushi is more than a piece of fish. They are delicious works of art that fulfills our senses. If you sit in front of the sushi bar, you get fine dining and pure entertainment. The sushi chefs are combinations of artists, technicians, and magicians. I love sushi, I love what I do, which is why I put most of my efforts to convince y'all to love it too. And that concludes my speech. Thank you very much.